After reading it, I can actually say that this book has to be in every single hand, walking, sitting at a bus stop or in a train or car, anywhere. I mean, this book is for everyone. Totally. By the end of the book, I was so confident that I was like, okay, I'm here to face the world. This book tells you take action. Without action, nothing is possible.
Yes,
so you cannot just...
I call it the triple A rule.
There's one part in the book which tells you do a lot of preparation, for a speech you have to deliver.
Yes.
But if you don't reach there on time. Trust me, if you read this book and the chapter Confidence, you will have answer to your confidence and you can immediately stand in front of 100 people and deliver a speech. There was another part of the book, yes, a day plan. I insist every single kid, child, adolescent, adult to please go through this book, even if, it's not that you just have to go and deliver a lecture somewhere. So this book is not only for those who want to present themselves in front of the world, in front of millions, thousands or hundreds. When can we expect the next book? Hi, this is Malika and today I'm here to share a book which recently I got a chance to read, get my hands on it, and trust me, it's going to be a most integral part of my life and life-changing. The book is Apart by Payal Mohindra. And okay, first of all, I want to thank Payal for sharing this book with the world. And this book is not just for kids, I would say, or adults, or aged people. This is for everyone. After reading it, I can actually say that this book has to be in every single hand, walking, sitting at a bus stop or in a train or car, anywhere. This book is for everyone. And Payal, I really want to share some snippets from the book, snippets. And one, at the very beginning, there's a picture wishing well.
Yes.
So because I'm a aspiring self-love coach, and that picture actually was a reality check and gave me goosebumps. I was like, okay, there's a long journey to go. It's not just like, someday you're very confident of then, okay, I'm this, I'm that. But that picture was a reality check and really gave goosebumps. And I was excited to read the book. Okay, it's those goosebumps, then you have to, get vanished. So I think this book totally, by the end of the book, I was so confident that I was like, okay, I'm here to face the world.
Wonderful.
Okay, so, and then I would also say I've seen Payal's journey. I've seen you since years, grilling day, night for, where you are today. You've really carved your path. And I would say that by this book, what you have done is you're giving back to the society, Payal. Not many people do that. Because what all you've learned in journey, there's a train rule, mouse rule, there's this lizard rule. These are all funny rules, funniest rules in the world. And very simply explained for a layman, for anyone.
Yeah.
And all these rules, I'm sure that these are some things which you have learned with a lot of toil and blood, shed and whatever.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Sharing with everyone in such an easy way and bring it to like everyone to make their life easy, it's commendable. I would really applaud you for that. Not many people do that. They keep their journey and their achievements to themselves, but sharing what you've learned in your journey for other people to excel, that's really amazing. And then in this book, I would really want to mention, this book is not just about public speaking skills. Normally, you would see this book as a public speaking skills when it comes from Payal Mohindra. But there are many life skills I've learned from this book. First is acceptance.
Yes.
Like whatever you are, just accept yourself. And not to be in the denial mode. Most of the time, we are in the denial mode.
Right.
That we say, okay, this cannot happen to me. I cannot do this, So, but this book actually takes you away from the denial mode and brings you to acceptance. And once you accept yourself, this book tells you take action. Without action, nothing is possible.
Yes,
so you cannot
I call it the triple A rule.
Yeah, absolutely. So you cannot just sit here and thinking, okay, you're on a platform facing millions of people and speaking. You have to take an action. You have to work on it. You have to work on yourself. So this book actually motivates you to do that. And then it really talks about time management. There's one part in the book which tells you do a lot of preparation, for a speech you have to deliver. But if you don't reach there on time, everything is vanished, gone with the wind. So this book even talks about, minute details. So it talks about believing in oneself, most importantly. And one part I really liked in book was confidence has never been explained so fabulously. I mean, we say, okay, confidence, what is confidence? There are three words. I would not say what the word is. You have to buy the book to know those three words, but those three words are magical. You know, what explains confidence. And that instant makes you confidence. Trust me, if you read this book and the chapter confidence, you will have answer to your confidence and you can immediately stand in front of 100 people and deliver a speech. So I am not saying those three words because you have to read your book for that.
Thank you.
And then there is another one part I really liked about the book was, yeah, very important. On every page, there are people like me, you know, who are low on vocabulary or something. So every page, the moment I was stuck at a word, oh wow, there was a lifesaver, a number, 29 or 52, and there was a meaning right at the bottom of the page. So this book, you don't need any dictionary or anything or
There's
feel
a
low
reason
on
to
vocab.
it, you know why? Because
Yeah.
as avid reader, I've always observed that there was a time when we'd have a dictionary in hand, but now you
Yeah.
have a mobile.
Yes.
So it happens with me also. So sometimes I am deep into my book.
Yeah.
I want to finish the book. I want to gobble it down, and then I'm stuck on a word, and I go on my
Google.
phone and Google
Yeah.
it. And the moment I'm on my phone, I'm distracted.
Absolutely.
So if you're on Kindle, it's still understandable because you click it and you have the word. But if
Yeah.
you are not, if you're reading this book like hardcover,
You don't have to, the distraction
Yes,
is
the
not
moment
there.
you pick up your phone,
Yeah.
it is instant
Because
distraction.
you never know from
Yes.
Google where it would go, you know.
You
You
can
might
lead to
just
somewhere
leave the
else.
book or
Yes, so
something.
that's
No,
one
no,
of
that
the
was a
reasons.
fabulous thing, I mean, for every single reader. And while you're traveling also, you know, even if you don't have your phone, so you
Yes.
can just carry the book and you're through with it.
Yes.
And then there was another part of the book, yes, a day plan. I mean, there was so much confusion. I always had the confusion, how much time should go for work, how much time for workout, how much time for meditation, how much time for everything. So there's one entire day plan in the book. So which is clockwise. So that explains fabulously. Honestly, I've Googled so many times, but I could not get a perfect plan. So that day plan was like hands off. And funniest rules in the world: mouse rule, lizard rule, giraffe rule, train rule. So you know, you cannot just forget it.
Right.
And I insist every single kid, child, adolescent, adult to please go through this book. Even if, I mean, it's not that you just have to go and deliver a lecture somewhere. Day-to-day life, we have to, you know,
Yes.
face everyone around. So you meet, even if you meet someone, you one-on-one, still you need to have that confidence, or you know, you need to present yourself. So this book is not only for those who want to present themselves in front of the world, in front of millions, thousands or hundreds, but for every person who move out of their house every single day and meet anyone outside. So, and thanks for giving back to society, and I'm actually eagerly waiting for the next book, level 2, because level 1 I've done, so I actually want to enhance my skills also to level 2. So I'm actually strictly waiting for that.
Thank
And
you so
I've also ordered books for my kids separate, because there's one part in the book which is a reality check.
Activities,
Yeah, there are some activities also in the book which you've given some topics, and we're supposed to think on that topic for 2 minutes and write instantly and deliver it and record it. I've even recorded on my voice note.
Wow.
So I mean, that moment, impromptu thing that was,
Yes.
and that was a reality check. I immediately, you know, thought on that topic, wrote it, and then did a voice note, and then there was a parameter scale also.
Correct.
You had to scale yourself. So that was like amazing activity. And by the end of book, when I was finished with the book, I did that again. And trust me, it was lot better, lot better. You hear
That's
both the voice
wonderful.
notes after
Yes.
after
there is
this.
always
So
a
you
difference.
listen to both the voice notes, you will actually could make out the difference.
Wonderful.
So Payal, I think I'm not missing on anything, because this book had actually, and this is the first book after long I finished in one day.
Wow.
So because it was so engrossing, so engrossing. Otherwise, normally, you know, you just pick up a book,
Correct.
read 1 or 2 chapters, and next day or
Right.
something with your busy lives. But this book I actually finished in one day. I was
Wow.
like just so hooked to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much. And Payal, one thing I really want to ask you after reading this book: what made you write this book?
Oh,
Yes.
see, there are two things.
Mhm.
First and foremost, of course, I want, there are a lot many people who have no access to a class or to approach somebody.
Mhm.
So once you have this book, you are set, because this is part 1. So this is
Mhm.
the foundation course.
Right.
There is part 2 that we'll talk about.
Mhm.
So I say ये हमने बेस करा, इसके बाद हम बुर्ज खलीफा करा करेंगे in
Absolutely.
communication skills and public
Yeah.
speaking. See, basically
Mhm.
people think that public speaking skill, like I said, there's also
Mhm.
mentioned in the book that they are limited to a stage and a mic, which
Yeah.
is not. You are even when
Mhm.
you are interacting with your children, it's
Mhm.
public speaking. You are interacting with your mates,
Absolutely,
your
absolutely.
domestic help, your staff, your husband, anybody. It's all public,
Public
speaking.
speaking, yes.
And if you do not have confidence and
Mhm.
clarity,
Mhm.
see, confidence alone will not suffice. Confidence and clarity of what you are talking, to whom you are talking, it's very
Your
important
words,
to
your words.
understand that,
Yeah.
which is, I think, universal and everyone should know and understand
Absolutely.
that. So
Yeah.
that was the main thing. And secondly,
Mhm.
now I'm busy with the news channel.
Mhm.
So I also thought that I was forgetting, because these are all self-created concepts. The book
Yes.
is no Google can copy paste. It's an original, it's an
I
original
can understand
masterpiece
that
of
from the
mine.
lizard rule. I mean,
Yes.
lizard rule you would not find anywhere else.
So, I
Yeah.
thought probably if I get busier and do not
Uh-huh.
have time, because there was a time I had my institution and I would take classes, I would
Yeah.
conduct classes, I would hold
Mhm.
national, local,
Yeah.
pan-India or internationally.
Mhm.
I realized that I was falling short of time. And I
Yeah.
might forget my own concepts.
Absolutely.
I wanted to pen them down.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be a legacy for years now. And can we expect the next book?
It would take about 6-7 months.
6 months.
The process of
Okay.
writing.
So we can meet you offline and know some snippets before that.
Absolutely, why not?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.